Good day, everyone. This is Mr. The Mediator, your English instructor. Today, we'll be looking at a very important topic in English grammar, and that is sentence pattern. Sentence pattern refers to the arrangement of words and phrases in sentences. This pattern involves SVOCA. We'll be looking at each of these terms one after the other, beginning with S, which stands for subject. The subject is usually the doer of an action and is appear at the beginning of the sentence. The subject could be a noun, a pronoun, or a noun phrase. 2. V, which stands for verb. The verb is the action carried out by the subject. The verb could be transitive or intransitive. Again, the verb could either be a simple verb or a complex verb. O, which stands for object. The object is the receiver of the action carried out by the subject. The object could be either a noun, a pronoun, or a noun phrase. Next is C, which stands for complement. Complement here has to do with the relationship it either has with the subject or the object. If it has a relationship or refers back to the subject, it is called subject complement. But if it has a relationship or refers back to the object, it's called object complement. And the complement could be either a noun or an adjective. Number 5, adverbial, which is the A. Adverbial here could be either a prepositional phrase, adverbial phrase, or adverbial clause. Okay, let's look at basic sentence pattern in English. 1, SV, that's subject verb. Next, SVO, subject verb object. Object here has to do with direct object. Next, SVOO, subject verb indirect object and direct object. SVC, subject verb complement. There, it has to do with subject complement. SVOCA, subject verb object complement. The complement here has to do with what? Object complement. SVA, subject verb adverb. Next, SVOA, subject verb object adverb. ASV, adverb subject verb. Okay, fine. We'll be looking at each of these basic pattern one after the other, beginning with the SV. Subject verb. Examples of the subject verb. He laughs. He here is a pronoun acting as a subject. Laughs is the verb. It's a transitive verb. It's a transitive verb, and it's also a simple verb. 2. The baby is crying. The baby is a noun phrase functioning as subject. Is crying is a verb phrase and it's a complex verb. The is here is acting as a transitive verb. Mary wept. Mary is the subject of the sentence. Mary is a name of a person acting as a subject. Wept is the verb, also transitive verb. The next structure is SVO, subject, verb, object. The object here is a direct object. Examples. The man is the subject. Killed is the verb, a transitive verb. The snake is the object, a direct object. 2. The most clever girl in our class answered the question. The most clever girl in our class is acting as the subject. This is a noun phrase. This is a noun phrase. Answered is the verb. The question is the object. I take it again. The most clever girl in our class is acting as the subject. It's acting as the subject. Answered is the verb. The question is the object. So the question here is a noun phrase acting as an object. The most clever girl in our class is a noun phrase acting as the subject. One easy way of identifying the subject is this: all the elements that appear before the verb act as the subject of a sentence. Number 3, we did the difficult assignment. We is the subject, did is the verb. The difficult assignment is an object, a noun phrase acting as an object of a sentence. Number 3, SVOO. S is the subject, V is the verb, O is an indirect object. The second O is a direct object. So where in a sentence there are two objects, the first object is usually the indirect object, while the second object is direct object. Okay. She gave us the money. She is the subject, gave is the verb, us is the indirect object. Indirect object. The indirect object here is acting as a beneficiary. The money is a direct object. So it is very proper that when making a statement, the indirect object should come before the direct object. 2, I saw them with some gold. I is the subject, saw is the verb, them is the indirect object, with some gold is the direct object. So with some gold is a noun phrase that acts as an object. Number 4, SVC. Subject, verb, complement. But the complement here is acting as subject complement because it's referring back to the subject. I repeat, the complement here is acting as subject complement because it refers back to the subject. It has relationship with the subject. Examples: my father is the subject, is the verb, a medical doctor. This is a noun phrase that acts as complement. The question here is, who is my father? A medical doctor. Who is a medical doctor? My father. Hence, the relationship that exists between my father and a medical doctor. So this is a complement. But what kind of complement? Subject complement. Why? A medical doctor has a relationship or refers back to my father in this sentence. 2, the man is very wicked. The man is the subject, is the verb, very wicked. This is a modifier that modifies the adjective wicked. So this is a case of an adjective acting as a complement. Very wicked, very wicked. So the question is, who is wicked? The man. Who is the man? Very wicked. So there's a relationship between very wicked and the man. Hence, subject complement. 3, Jane is beautiful. Jane is the subject, is the verb, beautiful is an adjective that acts as complement. Who is beautiful? Jane. Who is Jane? Beautiful. Next is subject, verb, object, complement. Let's see examples. We made him our class prefect. We, subject, made, verb, him, object, our class prefect is complement. This is a case of a noun phrase acting as complement. Okay, fine. Our class prefect refers to him. So there's a relationship between him and our class prefect. So who is him? Our class prefect. Who is our class prefect? Him. 2, the teacher appointed Jane as a leader of the group. The teacher, subject, appointed, verb, Jane, object, as a leader of the group, complement. Okay, fine. Who what is Jane appointed? Jane is appointed as a leader of the group. Who is a leader of the group? Jane. Hence, a leader of the group is a complement that has relationship with Jane, the object. Number 6, SVA, subject, verb, adverb or adverbial. Examples: Jane was here. James was here. James, subject, was, verb, here, adverb of place. 2, David came here yesterday. David, subject, came, verb, here, adverb of place, yesterday, adverb of time. He drove hurriedly to church in the morning. He, subject, drove, verb, hurriedly, adverb of manner, to church, adverb of place, in the morning, adverb of time. So we can say SVAAA. All this A stands for what? Adverbials. A 7 structure is SVOA. Subjects, verb, objects, and adverb or adverbials. Let's look at example. Number 1, we saw him in the morning. We is the subject, saw, verb, him, object, in the morning, adverbial, acting as adverb of time. 2, I knew her when she was a child. I, subject, knew, verb, her, object, when she was a child is an adverbial clause of time. Adverbial clause of time. It's a clause because this is a subject and this is a verb. A subject and a verb is enough to make a word, a clause. Then this is actually a subordinator that actually connects 2 clauses together. I knew her is a clause. She was a child is another clause. Then this when is a subordinator that connects these 2 clauses together. When she was a child is a subordinate clause to the main clause. I knew her. Okay, of course, we'll treat clauses probably in our next class. Number 8 structure, ASV. Example, ASV, adverb, subject, and verb. This adverb here could be adverbial. So, adverb or adverbial, subject, and verb. Let's see examples. Unfortunately is adverb. A. The man is the subject, died is the verb. Note this, whenever adverb or adverbial begin a sentence, it is usually marked by a comma. Let's say 2. Number 2. Wherever you go. This is a clear example of adverbial clause of place. Wherever you go, adverbial clause of place. I will go. I is the subject. Will go is the verb. Will go is the verb. We are going to conclude the topic sentence pattern with an evaluation. The question says, analyze the sentences below using the structure SVOCA where necessary. So we have 8 questions here. We are going to analyze them using the structure where necessary. Number 1, they elected her president. I take it again. They elected her president. They is the subject. Elected is the verb. Her, object. President, complement. President is having a relationship with her. So, complement of the object or object complement. Number 2, if I were you, I would have killed the snake. If I were you is an adverbial clause of condition. And take note, if you look at it very well, adverbia can be referred to as adjuncts. Adjuncts in the sense that they can be found either at the beginning or at the end. So this sentence can be read or can be seen as, if I were you, I would have killed the snake. I would have killed the snake if I were you. And whenever adverbia begin a sentence, it is usually marked by comma. So let's see. If I were you, this is an adverbial clause of condition. I, subject, would have killed is the verb. The snake is the object. So the structure for sentence 2 is ASVO. Number 3. He sent his friend a message. He is the subject. Sent is the verb. His friend is object. A message is another object. His friend is the beneficiary. So it is the word indirect object, while a message is the direct object. So the sentence structure for this is SVOO. Number 4. The chef cooked the food. The chef is the subject. Cooked is the verb. The food is the object. So the sentence structure is SVO. Number 5. He is a programmer in this company. He is the subject. Is the verb. A programmer is complement, referring back to he. Who is he? A programmer. Who is a programmer? He. In this company is an adverb of place. So the structure is SVCA. Number 6. I saw Jennifer at the market. I is the subject. Saw is the verb. Jennifer is the object. At the market is adverb of place. So the structure is SVOA. Number 7. She worked very hard all day. She worked very hard all day. She is the subject. Worked, verb. Very hard, adverb of manner. All day, adverb of time. So the structure is SVAA. Number 8. The woman hurriedly left the room. The woman is the subject. Hurriedly is adverb of manner. Left, verb. The room, object. Hurriedly can be the woman left the room hurriedly. The woman hurriedly left the room. Hurriedly, the woman left the room. That's one important aspect of the adverb, acting as an adjunct, mobile elements. It can be at the beginning, the middle, or at the end. So here, it is at the beginning. The woman hurriedly left the room. So we have SAVO. Quite a sentence structure.